5 consecutive wins, Mike, for your club. Nice time to have the dads on and still maintain focus on what you have to get done on the ice.
Well, obviously, I mean, a big win for our team yesterday, and one that went back and forth. And so, I thought a real nice celebration of hockey over the last 3 days, and time to be with your family. We've got our dads coming and want to play well, but today is just kind of get recharged here and get our preparation right. So we're going to play a real good Washington team. We beat last time. They'll be ready for us, I guarantee you. So we're going to have to be disciplined. Their power play is great and play real well.
You've been a part of the city for a couple of years now. Is that maybe a high point for you this past weekend?
Well, I don't know. The city, there's lots of great things about the city. I thought, for our team since I've been here, that's the best opportunity we've had. And so that's obviously a real positive thing. It was nice to win the game. I liked how the event all worked out. And obviously having success was positive as well. But just the overall celebration of hockey was great.
Nazem working with a different power play unit here. What might he be able to bring to that if you stick with that scheme?
Well, I think we've done it for a bit. I don't know when we went to it, but Naz seems to be able to find loose change there in the middle and score some goals. We need Mitch to shoot the puck more in that group, and that group should be real effective for us. We've got good players on that group, so we need our power play to continue to be dangerous. It kind of went quiet there for a while, and we seem to have it going again. I don't think last game's an indication for either team, just because the way the ice was and the conditions, no one seemed to execute at all. So we'll get back on track here in Washington.
Opportunity for Corrado on a conditioning sit now.
Well, what we did is we decided we could have sent him earlier. I didn't want to send him earlier because of the fact that when you're not playing, the season gets real long. Stretch it as long as you could. I wanted him to be part of the Winter Classic, whether he got to or Centennial game, whether you got to play in or not, just be part. And so then we had talked to him quite a while back about this was going to be how it works out. So get him down there, and ideally we'll stay healthy, and he'll get to play the whole slot of games that are available to him, and then that gives him a better chance if given the opportunity to jump in.
I know Austin was the focal point at the end, but Connor Brown's game, is it growing faster than you expected?
Well, I don't know about that. I think Brown is a real good player. I think the line is good. We spend a lot of time here talking about Matthews and Nylander and Marner, and we don't spend as much time talking about Hyman and Brown and how hard they work and how competitive they are. But it's become a real good line for us. They can play against anyone. Obviously, they got a little bit of a learning lesson at the end of the game about getting pucks out, doing things right, but that's all part of growth as players. But I think he's got a elite hockey sense. He works real hard. He's ultra competitive. They have a good thing going. They always have the puck, it seems like, no matter who they play against. That's a good line.
Mike, I know that your dad's passed on, but what did he mean to you in terms of giving you a career in hockey or helping you?
Well, I meant everything. You don't get here without, or not many of us overcome not having great parents, building a good foundation for you to have success. And I really believe, I tell this all the time, I thought I learned how to talk to people from my mom, and I learned how to work hard from my dad. And, my dad was, growing up, was my idol, my hero. He was a good man, looked after his family. Always made it clear to us it didn't matter how successful he was in business. What mattered was his kids and his family, and I feel exactly the same. To have these dads along, I think this is how you treat people right. I think if you treat people right, they work twice as hard for you. That doesn't mean you don't make them accountable and you don't correct them, but you treat people right. I thought what we were able to do over 3 days with our alumni, with our families here, was spectacular, and we want to do the same on this trip. And it gives you an opportunity to thank your dad for what he's done.
What stood out about Nikita Zaitsev the first time you saw him?
Ultra competitive, mean, bomb of a shot. We haven't seen that yet. Good puck mover. Just really good. Now, I've been wrong a whole bunch, about players, and so you never know for sure until they get here. When I met him a year ago in the summer before, whenever we met him, we had him in Toronto. He was an impressive young man at that point. When I saw him at the Worlds again, or wherever I saw him, when we went to Russia, when we met with him, he was impressive. His bride's impressive. His parents are impressive. He's a good person, and I think he's a great role model for Soshnikov and Valov and anybody else we have coming in the future. And so he's been a great player for us. Obviously, he gives us a real good pair.
Austin said that Martin's fight yesterday really pumped him up. What has Matt brought, to the room and on the ice for you guys?
Well, he's been great. Now, when Smitty got hurt, those guys haven't got the same kind of love from the coach here of late just because they haven't got to play as much. That was a big loss for us until we figured out. Now, I thought Goat had a real good game yesterday, so, you want Marty to be out there enough. He's an important guy. He's real good with our young guys. He trains right, lives right, and we don't get pushed around ever. We don't get slapped. We don't get abused. And we did last year all the time. So he's doing a real nice job for us and is an effective player for us, but obviously he must have got upset about something, and he fights lots. He doesn't get mad much, and he was mad yesterday.